Welcome here from Tirana. It's a very big week coming up for Macedonia actually, and that's very important for Tirana as well and for the whole of Europe. Yeah? It's the week where the decision for the North Macedonian-Bulgarian conflict based on the French proposal might be made. Yeah? It's very complicated, very emotional, and for both Bulgaria and North Macedonia and the whole region very important. And I'm sure the Russians will be mega active, yeah? Not just with artillery in Ukraine, Slava Ukraine, but they will be extremely active to derail this possible compromise settlement along the lines the French and the EU has now proposed. That is so-called French proposal. I see my friends in Macedonia are supporting this, North Macedonia, and I also will support it. And I call for acceptance and working along these lines, even when it's very difficult. And I'm sure the extremists in Bulgaria, funded by Russia, and the extremists in Macedonia, funded by Russia, will do their maximum to derail it. And they will rile up the people with nationalist slogans and bullshit and propaganda and disinformation. It will be a very dangerous week, and it will be very important to keep cool heads and to work for success. The details of such a settlement is obviously always very difficult and very emotional, but basically it should result in the start of the negotiations between the EU and North Macedonia and also Albania, for both countries to be very fast in the European Union. And obviously the language, the historical identities, the cultural issues, the minority protection, all these things will be part of a negotiated settlement, yeah? But not on a blackmail basis, Bulgaria. Don't get me riled up on Bulgaria, I want to make some nice words. I love that country as well, it's our ally and the EU. Please, Bulgaria, you will get Schengen, you will get the Euro. These are two major items. You will be in the OECD, a third major item. Big success for Bulgaria. Bravo, 3 strikes. Yeah? Don't block Macedonia or you will get none of it. And these are 3 things which we can give you, we will give you. The deal itself might be emotional or not, but must be based on decency, so North Macedonia can accept it as well. A clear yes to the language. There will be Montenegro language as well. There will be Serbian language, there will be Bosnian language, there will be Macedonian language, there will be Albanian language obviously, and there will all be European languages. Yeah? And the differences are just very small. Yeah? Don't get me riled up how important that is for me. But if you want, that's very clear. Macedonian it will be. It will be also a Bulgarian minority in Macedonia. It makes the case a bit smaller for those in Bulgaria who claim that anyhow all Macedonians are Bulgarians, and the Macedonians actually want to be called Macedonians, so let them be called Macedonians. We are not the imperialist EU, we are the EU of freedoms and equality, and let the people be the people. And it's not up to Bulgaria to determine the nationality and the terminology of a neighboring country. Absolutely no. So let's get these things done seriously and also consistently, and then the road for Albania in the EU is open 2024 with Montenegro and with North Macedonia. So after the 2018 deal with Prespa, this could be the historic breakthrough, and I appeal to Emmanuel Macron. Don't get this again wrong, yeah? Because you could do a relatively good performance now, and that would somehow relieve my negative assessment of you. So please, if all the decision makers focus their hearts and minds now a bit and get this deal done between the 2 nations, that would be extremely beneficial, and we would all be much better, and the European Balkans would be, and there will be no need anymore of an open Balkans like Serbia open to Russia and China, but the 2 countries would be Macedonia, Albania and Montenegro clearly on the way to the European Union. And so this week could be very decisive for that. And if this would be, that will be a major achievement for freedom in Europe. I would be the most happy man celebrating in Montenegro, because that will be my next destination. But I would be so happy, and that would be very important. And it would mean a lot, because then EU accession, very real for 3 countries. That means a lot also for Ukraine, because it shows that the EU is open and can integrate countries and can enlarge. That's very important, because we just 9 years ago have taken in Croatia, and 9 years plus another 3 years to wait for, no, 2 years in my calculation. 11 years, no enlargement is anyhow too bit of a crisis. Anyhow, the wind is coming, so I'm not sure we will have a lot of rain or not. But what I call for is obviously to have a settlement between Macedonia and Bulgaria. We lost 2 years for them, and it's now time to get this done. Bulgaria, I will no longer make so aggressive videos against you, I promise. I will sing and praise the hallelujah of Bulgaria if you agree on a deal, and let Macedonia and Albania in a realistic time frame now start to negotiate and to be in the EU. And Albania, which is so full of internal wounds in the political system, how easy they would solve once in the EU, and then it will be a much richer, better country, and that's what I pray for. So please, let's be serious and let's conclude this deal next week, and let's get Macedonia and Albania towards the road to EU membership. Let's freeze, of course, Serbia. They have not deserved it, but let's enlarge with Montenegro, Macedonia and Albania. That is really wonderful countries. They want to be in the European Union. So please, Bulgaria, do me the favor. Let's get this done. Thanks a lot. Bye.